Why did it say one guest? I don't
I don't know. What is up? What is up? This is your boy Scotty, my man, Fat Cat on the other side.
know.
All right, and today we are bringing you a live episode of Off Script. No pregame, no halftime, no postgame, just straight topic question that I posed on my Facebook. Is Tom? First of all, like, comment, subscribe. If you're doing it off Facebook, I put the link on the YouTube above, so you can click and go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and add your boy. Go ahead and join on. Hit the notification bell so you get all this anytime we do this and drop. Now, since we got all the preliminaries out the way, paid all the sponsors. My man Fat Cat, I pose a question to you: is Tom Brady TB12? Is he washed?
Now, let me go ahead and get this off my chest. Now, if you don't know, like, as you guys can see, I'm not even home yet. Like, I was like, you know what? Let me hit up my boy because we got to go live right now. Because it made me so angry, man, when I thought about this. It made me so angry. And when I say this, I guarantee you're going to agree with me. So I was like, man, I just thought about it. By the way, I got my producer right here. Y'all see my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Just picked him up from school, right? But anyway, hey, I thought it just randomly popped in my head, and I just thought about the end of the fourth quarter when Tom Brady was sitting there like this, and then it just dawned on me, bro. I would have burned every Giants shirt, hat, jersey, if that would have been Eli Manning. You know how I already know about. You know
Oh
how I
boy,
feel
you hate
about.
some Eli. Boy, you hate some Eli.
If Eli Manning would have been standing there at the end of the fourth quarter to end the game with four fingers up, like what? Like, it's not fourth down, bro. I tell you, I swear to God, I would have burned everything I had that time. Likewise, if it would have been Dak
Oh,
Prescott,
don't even get me on. Don't even. Let's not even go there. That's another rant coming. That's just another rant coming. So let's not even go
like
there.
like you want to do the rant, it didn't even happen. You just want to do the rant. Bro, I thought about it. I was like, if that would have been Eli Manning a couple years ago, he would have done that. Talk about talk about highly upset. Like I would have been one of those people that you throw something to the TV and like you just break the TV. That would have been me. And likewise, and that's why I said, bro, we gotta go live. I gotta get this off my chest because it angered me. It didn't even happen to us, and it angered me just the thought of Eli Manning doing that. And then I was like, I guarantee you, if I was to throw in Dak Prescott, if Dak Prescott was sitting there and lost turnover on downs, he'd have been sitting there in the middle of the field like,
Just
but
it's not
but
it's not fourth
it,
down.
it's not fourth down. But I thought we had, bro. I know, bro. I know I would not be able to talk to you for about 3 days after that. You go be,
Until the next game. Until we play again.
you will be unavailable. You know what I'm saying? You will be unavailable for all communications. Nobody talk to me.
Dog.
And so with that being said, man, to the question, is Tom Brady washed? Bro, I think it's a combination of things. If y'all have seen live yesterday, his team didn't help him out any. But at the end of the day, bro, you are the GOAT. I mean, arguably the GOAT. And for you to be standing in the middle field, not knowing what downs it is, not knowing that was your last chance, where do you go from there?
Mm.
Where do you go from there? What is the conversation like? Because like I said yesterday, Michael Jordan would never not know that he has a timeout left, that he has a foul to give, that he has whatever it is at the end of the game. He would never not know. So, is he washed? Like my producer said when I picked him up, because he heard when we picked him up. I mean, he heard when I called you. I said, bro, we got to do this right now. He said, well, it's not really his fault. The man got dementia.
No, you be doing Brady wrong. You be doing Brady all types of
You
wrong.
didn't say that?
I say he was washed. I said,
No. You said he got dementia. It's
yeah,
not his fault.
but I said that's respectful, not washed.
You said disrespectful because he got dementia.
All right, so
Yeah, no.
listen. Let me read these comments real quick. Sean says you supposed to be elite. How do you not know what down it is? And my man Aaron said, and Aaron's a Patriots fan. He's a Patriots fan. He says he had a J.R. Smith moment. Listen, I want a caveat because you know me, I'm really big with analogies, right? I got a caveat, right? Are we basing Tom when you say is he washed? What to what standard, right? To what are we going by his standard of being, top of the mountain, da 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 da, or are we just grading him as okay, he's 43? Because at 43, he's pretty good for 43. He's pretty good. He's pretty good for a 43-year-old quarterback. You see what I'm saying? So I got to give him credit for that. My thing is this, is that his resume allows him for the slip up.
Exactly.
His resume allows him for this. Dak don't have a resume. He an intern. You don't got enough. He don't got enough paperwork. He don't got enough jobs underneath his belt to be messing up like that. Eli, he got a couple Super Bowls, so he gets a little leash. My man got 6. If he don't get this game to be like my bad, I don't know what else you need. I don't know what else you need to be 43, 6 Super Bowls. Tampa Bay was nothing without him. Jameis Winston's had them looking like floundering fish. So give my man some respect. Is Tom Brady washed? No, because I'm basing it off of 43-year-old Tom Brady. If he was in his prime and he was doing that, I'd be like, ooh, okay, he's 43. I'm expecting him to play a 43-year-old, and I'm expecting him to, do okay. I'm not expecting him to. He went to the Tampa Bay Bucks so he wouldn't have to do as much as he was doing with the Patriots. You see what I'm saying? Like that was my key. So what we need to be asking is Tampa Bay to the standard of Tom Brady? Can the players step up? Can the coach be great? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the issues that we talked about yesterday on the post game was coaching, that they don't have a set standard for the players. Tom Brady comes with his own standard. You know what I'm saying? But Bruce Arians is making sure that they don't get no stupid penalties. Defensive play calling and players making big time plays, like that doesn't fall on Tom Brady all the time. That falls on the outside. So is Tom Brady washed? No, because at a 43-year-old quarterback, i.e., I would take him over Dak right now. I would take him over Dak right now. And it's not even about, it's just decision making. It's putting people in the. Tom Brady has seen everything. He's pretty much like Morgan Freeman. Like, he's been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He's seen every kind of movie, every kind of script possible. So it's like, you're gonna put my players in the right position to do something great. So let me go to this comment, then you can go. The fact that they brought Brady in expecting prime Brady, he done. And I was glad to let him go for real. Mind you, he is a Patriots fan. Aaron is a Patriots fan, so he's seen both sides of it.
So is this guy right here, a Patriots fan. And as soon as he left, he assistant quarterback. He done anyway. No, that's exactly what he said. Bro, anyway, my point being is, hey, I'm basing it off look, Tom Brady, I get it, right? He's 43 years old, I get it. But all I'm saying is, if you said Eli Manning got a little bit of a leash because he got some Super Bowls. But let me tell you something. If Eli Manning would have been doing that in the middle of the field, was standing with 4 fingers in the air, today, we would have had about 1,000 memes of that guy.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
we would have had 1,000 memes of Eli Manning, and mind you, he probably would have had his helmet off, so you definitely would have seen that dumbass look on his face with the hair all messed up like this. What, it ain't fourth down? What are you talking about? Hey, so I would say this: Tom Brady's resume, like you said, like you pointed out, does allow for that fact. Like they said it on the field, and they kind of just they just left it alone. Like that would have been the talk of the freaking of the day, ESPN and everybody else. Uh, 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 uh what's his name? Stephen A. Smith would have been freaking hooting and hollering. If that would have been Eli Manning or Dak, mind you, that would have been the topic of the day.
Because that they're Eli would have got saved from somebody else because they'd have like, hey, he's a Super Bowl champion. Dak, who else you want to throw in there? Dwayne Haskins, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield would have did something like that, I mean, good night. You see what I'm saying? So because they don't have the resume that Tom Brady has, it's like you can't judge me based off him. He ain't done nothing. I've been to the top.
So that's what I'm trying to say. He is, again, so we, out of everybody we just mentioned, he is arguably the GOAT of quarterbacks, right? To put on a uniform and throw the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he cannot be to the same standard that he's always been, and now we're saying, well, you know, it's cool because if these other players would have done it, but it's okay if he's done it, whatever, because it's cool. He got a leeway because of his resume, but now he can't. I'm gonna say he can't, but he had a lapse in judgment or a lapse of, you know what I'm saying, of focus on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we say? Is Tom Brady now becoming just another quarterback? Is he not the elite guy that's going to be able to be that general on the field like he always was, that we're used to? Are we going to allow him to make those simple, those absent-minded mistakes, and just be like, all right, it's all right, Tom Brady's getting old? But if that's the case, he's just another guy. Now you don't have the advantage over the other team. And we got Tom Brady. I could care less. We got Tom Brady, bro. Like, second half, it's the wrap. Oh, not even second half. 2 minutes left, or a minute and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You going back to Tom Brady?
Mm-hmm.
You serious? This game is over. This game is over. And years past, that's exactly what it would have been. But now you got Tom Brady out there like, what you mean? Wait, no. We got another down left. So it's like not so you've lost that competitive edge with saying, bro, we got Tom Brady. Period.
Listen, I can take. Hold on. Let me see. Let me write this real quick. Look, this is my thing, right? Is that a lower? You could give me okay. I'll give you an example. A 75% KD is better than 100% somebody else. That's just you see what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with Tom Brady. A 65% Tom Brady is better than 100% Dak. You see what I'm saying? 65% Tom Brady is better than 100% Baker Mayfield. A 65%, like you got, like if he's just another guy, he's a damn good just another guy. He ain't just no regular other guy. He's a damn good one. So it's like you have to be on that kind of level to even when you get diminished, you're still at a level. You see what I'm saying? Now, granted, like I said, I agree with you. He made a mistake. But listen, and I'm going to go with Kai Shans. He says, you tripping taking him over that. What does that give you that Tom Brady does not? That's the key. When you're comparing people, it's what do you bring me that somebody else can't? Dak doesn't run. Tom Brady don't run. Dak don't have an arm. Tom Brady's arm is going bad. What are you doing? What are you? Because you're younger? Because you're younger? That don't make wisdom comes with age. Wisdom comes with experience. So young doesn't always mean better. You see what I'm saying? All right. And Sean says, I agree. He's just becoming another guy. And that's what Fat Cat said. And it's okay that he's just another guy because he's still good being a guy. You see what I'm saying? He's not Fitzpatrick where you only going to give him 5 games and be like, all right, sit down. He's still a good you put talent around Tom Brady, he elevates those players, period, as being a guy. You see what I'm saying? What he can't do is what the Aaron Rodgers are now doing, what the Russell Wilsons are doing. When you're in your prime, you take no names and make them great. That's what Tom Brady can no longer do. He needs names to make him great, but he can still do great things with great players. You see what I'm saying? That's where we're at with Tom Brady. Now, I want to go to this question with Aaron. He says, off script, if Cam played, would they have beat the Patriots? If Cam played, would they have beat the Patriots? That's the question. Coming back, and I'm going to go right back to Aaron's question. I say, hell yeah. If Cam would have played that game, they win the game. Period. Point blank. Because we had the discussion on and off camera. Brian Hoyer killed the Patriots. He on the low key, he was wearing a Chiefs jersey underneath his jersey. Low key.
Single-handedly, he lost that game single-handedly. By himself.
So go ahead. So what I'm saying is that so you put if first of all, if I'm Cam Newton, I'm sick. And I said the same thing to you yesterday. I mean, on the game. I said I would be sick because looking at that game, the defense came to play. You did everything you wanted. And you had Brian Hoyer put you in prime spots to put you ahead of the game. And he's the same person that blew it for you.
Bro, Hoyer and Trubisky, they might as well go ahead and call each other, make some vacation reservations, and go hang out, bro, because they are never seeing the field again. Period. Both of those guys. Like, that's it. It's a done deal for both of those guys. Huh? He's a cheerleader? Yeah, man. That's about all he's going to do. Bring the sneakers and the pom-poms because you're not seeing the field, bro. Like, you
Not seeing it. And the thing that makes it even worse for Brian Hoyer is how Stidham came in and scored a touchdown. I mean, like literally, put him in like
2 minutes,
like that, like it was nothing. And I'm like, bro. I mean, like it was god awful. Like I mean, and once again, let's say Tom Brady does what Brian Hoyer does at the end of the half. You don't give Tom Brady the same grief you give Brian Hoyer because he's Tom Brady. You see what I'm saying?
I agree.
You don't give him the same grief because you probably, oh, Tom Brady. Tom probably didn't see him come in. You know, Tom probably thought he had something in the end zone and it got closed up. It's Tom. He's going to get it back.
But that's what I'm saying, though. So, again, to pose the question, is he washed? Because when you can say that when you compare Tom Brady to Hoyer, not saying that he did what Hoyer did, but if he was to do the same thing, he's just becoming another quarterback, like another quarterback that's out there that's like, bro, like you doing the same mistakes that these scrubs are doing. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not that elite guy making the elite decisions. Like what makes you elite is that you can see things before they happen. You're 2 plays ahead of everybody else. Definitely at least 1 play ahead of everybody else. That's what makes you elite. You know what I'm saying? That's what made him elite. What makes Aaron Rodgers elite is not the fact that he can see a play or 2 ahead. It was the fact that he can make things happen out of nothing. Same thing with Russell Wilson. Boom, we on this play, nothing happened. I can make something happen, make something out of nothing. Tom Brady was never that guy where he's gonna scramble and make something out of nothing. But he come into the line, he could know already what you're doing. All right, cool. So I'm going to pick apart what you're trying to do, and I'm just going to exploit you.
Yeah.
But if he can't even get up to the line and know what down it is, you know what I'm saying?
What good are you? What good are you?
What good? Because you just lost everything that you had the advantage over the next team.
That's now okay. Now, if we're going off that, you're absolutely right. If we're basing it off strictly it's like his 2K icon was mental awareness. You know what I'm saying? Like that was his 2K icon. You know what I'm saying? And now that he's lost that, plus the arm, you know what I'm saying? Plus the mobility, it's like, do I keep you? You know what I'm saying? But it's better than Jameis Winston.
Still 100% better.
It's better than 30 and 30. You know, it's better than 30 and 30. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, but I will say this though. Okay? So the real question is going to be posed. It can't be posed after this time because this is the first time we've ever seen Tom Brady in that type. It's like, whoa, what? Whoa, what's going on, Tom? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the first time in forever that we've ever seen that in 20 years. But so now the question is, what we could better answer this question is, what happened next game? Does he come back a focused Tom Brady? Does he come back that same field general that we know? Or does he continue to let things like this happen? I mean, I highly doubt that he'll go out again where not knowing what down it is and things like that, but not being able to march down the field on a 2 minute drill and things like that, that we know he's good for. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going to be like, okay, you know what? Tom is really literally at the end of his rope, man. Like, this is the end of the road, man. Like, he just can't get it done.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, and I think that's the thing that shocked me the most is that it's not that he couldn't get them even down to get a touchdown. It's that he couldn't get them in field goal range. Like, I mean, think about that. Tom Brady couldn't get somebody in field goal range with a 2-minute drill. Like that was a shocker to me.
He wasn't that far off. He was literally what, 20 yards?
30 yards. 30 yards, by 30 yards.
30 yards, and he missed a wide open Evans right before that. Wide open Evans on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I just had to get this off my chest, man, because again, it angered me so much that I took out Tom Brady and I literally put in a Giants uniform number 10, and I got angry for no reason. I got so bad for no reason. I got so bad.
All right, let me get to these comments. I got Aaron. Aaron says he's washed. I got Sean. Sean says he did miss a lot of throws, which you just mentioned. In your producer comment, he said he only made that mistake because he's not used to being on an undisciplined team. His head was already out of the game by halftime. And I agree with this because
I'll give him that.
We talked about that
Yep.
He's not used because Belichick has them in line. You know what I'm saying? He has them in line. So it's like you don't have to worry about that. But now you got to worry about an undisciplined team. Now you got to worry about players not making plays for you. And then you got a new scheme on top of that. So it's a lot hitting him with no OTAs, with no preseason. It's just a lot coming in the regular season. So we'll see how it goes from here.
And he is human. He is human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, we did talk about that yesterday, where it was like, this is a whole new experience for him. Like, he's like, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't think he's ever in his career been second, a second and 35 or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Not because, they got a sack or we got the miscue fumble.
A holding call, something small.
But no, because we literally got 3 penalties back to back. That's like, what are y'all doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I guarantee that threw him off the game as well.
True. Sean also says TB12 missed Evans in the end zone. Forgot about that one. And then Aaron says they played Panthers, Broncos, and Chargers and won. They lost to the Saints and the Bears. He's playing good against so-called bad teams. First of all, Aaron, I will take my quarterback beating bad teams. That's what you're supposed to do. Listen, we couldn't beat the Browns. We barely beat the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to listen. I've seen good quarterbacks lose to bad teams. I've seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to beat bad teams. They on your schedule, beat them. Period. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Saints game, first game of the season, like, come on, bro. Like, you're going against a juggernaut that's been together for years compared to your first time being out there, new scheme, new players. I'll give you a pass on that one. But the Bears game, yeah, I can't give you a pass on that one. Even though I had the Bears winning because I am Swami Scotty and I called it. Just want to be very clear. I called it. But, I digress. Scott, you right. Billy B didn't take no mess. You know what I'm saying? But listen, when you change schemes, when you change coaches, and my man Fat said it all the time, when you've been with somebody for 20 years, you know what you're expecting, they know what you expect, and everybody else gets on that page. When you come into a new system and you go to a new job, let's put it that, you go to a new job, you don't have the same credibility. You can come over with all the accolades you want, but you do not have the same cred that you had with your old job, that you built it with. You get what I'm saying? So him coming to a new job, everybody's like, yeah, we got a new VP, yay. But then at the end of the day, it's like, is he really that good? I mean, I know what he did over there, but can he do it over here? It's a lot that goes into that, so just keep it.
And And not only that, but using that same analogy, but everybody's done it. If you've ever had a boss, or if you've been a boss, or really if you ever had a boss, which I'm pretty sure most people have, whether whatever career that you're in, what did you do? What happens when that new president comes, that new VP comes, that new manager comes? What do you say? Oh, here we go. This guy want to come and start changing everything. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Oh, everything was fine the way it was. Why you want to come in? Tom Brady's coming in with that mentality. All right, I'm Tom Brady. I'm a champion. I'm gonna whip you guys into shape. I'm pretty sure that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You guys follow my lead, and I'm gonna get you there. And I'm pretty sure some people probably feel a little resentment towards that. Like, okay, cool, you Tom Brady, bro, but we still ball players. We still professional ball players. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it might be some of that going on as well, especially because I'm pretty sure he got into somebody's ass. Pause, no homo. In the
Boy,
locker room,
you been
like,
sliding, boy.
boy. But after, after the game, bro, I know he was pissed, man. I know he was upset because, like I said, what was that second? That was third quarter. They were just getting penalty after penalty after penalty, like back to back, off of some dumb stuff, and not even like hold. It wasn't even like hold. Like, bro, personal foul because you want to be in the dude's face. Like, what are you doing? Like, we out trying to win a game, and you worried about your personal issues with this dude that he did something that you want to be all in his face and push. That's the type of things that kills Tom Brady, man. Like, bro, this team is super undisciplined. You know what I'm saying? I digress, though, man. That's all I got. I just had I just thought about it, bro, because I thought about boards out with Eli, boy. I would have burnt up everything that said NY Giants in my house. And everything in my possession. I would have burnt it. Bro, that would have been over.
Man, I'm telling you, I've been on a rant so fast. I'd have been like Black Panther. This is your king. This is your king. This is what y'all want. Y'all want this dude? Y'all want this number 4? Yo, I've been hot, bro. I've been hot. Let me read this comment by Sean. I love this. He says, TB12, you want to win one of these or not? I like that. I like that a lot. You want to win one of these or not? You and your Android breaking up. You and your Android are breaking up.
I'm hitting a certain spot that I know it's.
Need to get an iPhone. You and your Android are breaking up. Oh, man. If you're talking trash about my iPhone, I can't hear you because you're over there breaking up with your Android. Man, listen. If that doesn't tell you guys to stay away from Android, I don't know what will. Stay away from them. Okay? They're not here to help. 2:00 your call, right? All right, fellas, but I'm about to get up out of here. Hopefully he comes back in the next couple minutes. I appreciate you guys checking in with us. We're off script. Listen, we're going to be doing a lot of these live discussions. Man, put your stuff in the comments. I'll read them. Make sure you guys get your shout outs and everything like that. Make sure you share, like, comment, all that, man. We appreciate the support. We're just trying to grow this channel as much as we possibly can. And like I said, if you ever want to be on the show, you can hit me up on the Facebook page, or you can email us at offscriptofficial@gmail.com if you want to be on the show. Oh, he's back. He's back.
You know what it is? That literally that spot, I had no reception at all. Like, what we got? T-Mobile got no reception in that one spot, and I was hoping we'll be done by now before I got here. And we obviously we talk about it, so it wasn't done. But I'm good now. All the way back to the house. But
yeah, so go ahead.
Closing this out. Yeah, we done. Want to finish closing this out?
Oh no, I was telling them, if they want to reach out to us to talk about your team, talk about, it don't matter. Like, listen, we Cowboys and Giants fans, but if you Patriots fan, Redskin fan, Chargers fan, Broncos, it don't matter, man. We'll talk about anything you want to. Just email us right here. Hit us up on the Facebook page. Hit me up personally. You can direct message me, or you can direct message Fat Cat on his Facebook. It don't matter, as long as you let us know what you want to do. We're here for you guys to push you guys' thoughts and questions and concerns. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Anything else, Fat?
Nope, I'm good to go, man. Just had to get that. I'm good. Though.
Once again, if
Ready
this
for the
doesn't
fight.
tell you, stay away
Ready for
from
the heat.
Android. Stay away from Androids. That's what
Oh,
they
you
do.
can't hear me?
You were
Can't hear me?
stuttering. You were stuttering again. As with the Androids, that's what happens.
I said I'm good. You know, I do got an old ass phone. Hey, but all I said, no, I'm done. I just had to get that off my chest. I'm ready for these Heat to win tonight. Let's go.
Hey, make sure you log in with us on the pregame for the NBA Finals. You know how we do. All right, every day, all major sport events. And for Sean, I know you probably still watching. We not talking about baseball till the World Series happens, homie. So don't hit me up talk about some baseball until the World Series pops off. We ain't talking about baseball. All right, catch me then. All right, that's it. That's it. All right, I'm your boy Scotty. That's my man Fat Cat next to me, and you watching Off Script. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Holla.